And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the three. The three from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here's Paul. Booker for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. From deep. The Suns clear it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Inside, and stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Conley. Puts it up from the high post. Here's Bogdanović. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
How many European fundamentally sound players have we seen? Bogdanović gets his defender off the ground with the up fake. Nice.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Mitchell. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 6.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Outside Booker for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Paul. To the inside, Mitchell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Paul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3. Utah leading. Gobert with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Back to Conley. To the middle. Here's Bogdanović. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanović is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Paul passes to Ayton. 1:49 left now in the first quarter. Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Crafty move. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. .124 left in the first quarter. Booker with a screen on Conley. And he lobs it up top.
Pick and roll. Chris Paul. They are synonymous with excellence. This guy in the 2-man game, look out.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Booker for three. He drops it from range. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And stolen by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. .26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Ayton. No good. Good D by Gobert. That'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. Absolutely.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Conley against Paul. The shot by Conley. No good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. The three from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Outside Mitchell. Paul with a steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Pass to Booker. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Outside Mitchell. Now Bogdanovic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Mitchell. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, They understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
1:41 left to play in the second quarter. Lets it fly. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Pass to Bridges. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. It's Booker on the wing. And it's Booker again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's O'Neal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Gobert. The Suns clear it. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Paul. Left side Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Back to Bridges. He gets it off. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did. How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Daniel House. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Pascal in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Whiteside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Jazz, Hassan.
Second free throw, no good. Back to Gay. The 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Gay outside. Drives to the hoop. Back to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
And that's going to be a travel.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Pass to Shaman. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Going inside. Outside Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Clarkson. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. And an intentional foul right there.
Daniel House. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pascal against Crowder. Now here's Holiday. He's got 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. Off target from three-point range. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Gay, the pass to Pascal. McGee with a steal. They're running. On up the court. Here's Crowder. Not going to go that time. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Driving inside.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Shamet. It's stolen by Clarkson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Whiteside. Hauled in by McGee.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Holiday. Clarkson with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And it's Whiteside penetrating. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good, Whiteside. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And both free throws good for Whiteside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Paul against Clarkson. Pass to Booker. There's the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A line change here for Utah.
Come on, get loud for your Jazz dancing.
And for Utah, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now Paul. Six to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing. They get it again. Outside Paul. No good with the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Ayton with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Booker. No good, a bit long that time. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. That one's good from the corner. Mitchell's got 12 points.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Outside Paul. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Mitchell. And so it's Phoenix looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. 13 feet out. That one falls.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Gobert, and he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Johnson a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Paul finds Ayton.
You get a sense.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Ayton.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. The 3-ball. Counted from distance.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. Now here's Johnson. Here's the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Conley passes to Gobert. On the take. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's the length and the stride of Rudy Gobert on the deck. Big man, go ahead.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Got no problems knocking that one down. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. The 3. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here he goes. Utah gets it back. Here's Gobert. Got it.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Ayton in the high post. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Utah with the rebound.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night.
That's a big man right there.
Wow!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Ayton in the high post. Outside Johnson. And here's Bridges. And he lobs it up. And Booker with the jam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
From deep, Conley nails it from 3.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Ayton in the high post. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Johnson. the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy,
Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Murray right side. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Down low and stolen by Gordon. Jokic high post. Murray against Conley. Murray dishes to Gordon. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And here's Jokic, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And the pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. They double-team Conley. Mitchell outside. Clock at 4 with the draw. That was a strong dunk.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Murray, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barton against Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Gordon, right wing. Jokic kicks to Barton. Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell finds Gobert. Goes back up. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by Jokic. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Michael Conley. One-on-one fast break. Here's Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 7 points. The Nuggets trail by 5. And here is Murray to stop the run. Passes it to Jokic. Plays it up and makes it in.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce. A high percentage look for Jokic.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Gobert. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Barton. Got a piece of it. From the top of the key. Gobert can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Nice play there from Bogdanovich. Had the defense at a disadvantage, and he struck.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Gordon a screen. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Sam, your jazz dancer. Sam, your jazz dancer.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The guards are out there for them. Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Now, here is O'Neal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Gordon. Here he goes. Knocks it loose.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
From deep. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Murray. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel... There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
This is it to Jokic. Murray kicks to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Murray, and there's the drive, and they pick up 2. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Pass to O'Neal, just his first attempt. Up again, and Mitchell is right there. And the Jazz lead by 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jokic inside, defended by Gobert. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Here's Murray up on top, for by Conley. Murray, no good. Jazz leading by 5. Mitchell feeling it out a bit to the paint. Here's Gobert, uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Murray, good. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Mitchell against Barton. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And that one, good. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. There's what a dunk!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Now Jokic, Murray outside. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
5 seconds left now here in the second. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And so it's Utah. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I thank you, David. And folks, don't... After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Eric Paschall. Also Whiteside out there. Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's House in at the 2 spot.
First team foul.
Clarkson up top, covered by Morris. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. 11-point game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gay scanning the floor. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Morris against Clarkson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. It's deflected.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off. He just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Clarkson outside. Over to the wing. Driving to the basket. Haskell's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Denver has possession. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Morris from outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. And slam dunk by Haskell.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Najee passes to Morris, and Forbes kicks to Morris. Cousins with a screen on Gay. Down low. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from DeMarcus Cousins. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Hey, fans, who wants the free t-shirt? Make some noise.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. A different look for Denver.
All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dancing. Make some noise.
58 seconds left to play in the third. The drive by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And here's Jokic outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
.23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Conley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mitchell outside. Jokic with the steal.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Murray. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Barton against Mitchell. Mitchell a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Launches a 3. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Murray left side. Porter against O'Neal. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
There's the pass to Mitchell. Conley with the screen on Barton. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Jokic passes to Murray. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And let's help them stake this lead.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Murray against Conley. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for Utah.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And Murray, here we go.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Mitchell outside. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Utah leading by 10. Pass to O'Neal. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The tray. And Donovan Mitchell hit from deep. Mitchell's got 23 points.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Now here's Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
And shot on the way. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the three. Jokic grabs the miss.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets.
Nice seeing Gordon get it done over some pretty tight, stingy defense there, showing just how confident he is in the post.
Conley surveying the D. And so it's Utah with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for
Doncic. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Powell with a steal. Doncic finds Brunson. Back to Doncic. Here's Mitchell. Oh, did you see that?
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3 from Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 3, O'Neal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Dallas with possession. Doncic outside. Outside Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And too long on the shot.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to Mitchell. Conley, a screen on Brunson. Gobert with it. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. And another miss by Utah. The Mavericks leading. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley to the inside. Gobert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to O'Neal. Doncic against Conley. And there's the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Now here's Doncic. Into the lane. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Doncic against Conley. Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and it home.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wing shot on the way, and he makes it. Doncic just got 6 points.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Jalen Brunson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. Utah gets it back. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Doncic outside. Gets a very good look and converts. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocked away. In transition, here they come. Mitchell against Doncic. Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Doncic outside. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
From deep, Conley. And another miss by Utah. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Powell for 3. Kleber passes to Brunson. Back to Kleber. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Utah, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Brunson against Mitchell. Outside Brunson. A good look from Doncic. Another one falls for Dallas.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Pass to O'Neal. Trying to get back on track. And he stays with it. And here's Conley. Brunson defending. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Kleber.
Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Bogdanovic.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Kept alive. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Doncic against Conley. And Doncic, here we go. Here's Powell. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Powell's got his third bucket of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Jacks up a three. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Powell's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. With the tip, Mitchell grabs a miss. For three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Daniel House. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Utah right now.
I like the effort by Hassan Whiteside, running it out, helping his team.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive for 3. Hardaway. He can't hit that time. Utah trailing here. Pascal passes to Gay. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Green against Gay. Pass to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Left side, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. It's picked off. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Pascal. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Dinwiddie on the attack. Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up and banks it in. Marjanovic got his first points of the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Pascal. Oh, there's the alley. And so the ball out of bounds. Pascal touched it last.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Dinwiddie outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Green.
2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Outside Hardaway. A minute and a half left in the third. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Over Gay. The rebound by Whiteside.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Green. Here's Marjanovic. Pascal defends. Marjanovic in the high post. He's against Pascal. Poke loose. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Chalk up 2 there. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. There's a screen by Whiteside. Here's House. Whiteside can't get it to go. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Marjanovic. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And so it's Dallas with it. 2-point game. Here's Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot to carry them into the fourth quarter.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Mavericks on top, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And here's Doncic. Driving to the basket. Doncic on the wing. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Powell for 3. The shot misses. And Utah the other way now. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Bogdanovich down low. He's checked by Kleba. And down it goes. 2 points.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
It's Doncic with a drive. The Mavericks rebound.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Throws it up high. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Mitchell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. For Utah, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Here's Gobert. No, stopping him there. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Now Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And it's good.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Pass to O'Neal. And he lobs it up. Yeah!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Conley. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sport. GA, it's all yours. I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And so off the tip, it's Utah. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich over Johnson. Bogdanovich, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The shot's good from Paul. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Paul with the ball, and here's Booker from the arc. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Conley against Paul. Booker outside. Johnson outside. Ayton in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Paul with the 3. Ayton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Conley with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's stolen by Gobert for 3. And it's Conley that time on the assist by O'Neal.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Paul outside. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Johnson in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. And Utah another 3.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Johnson outside. From deep 3-point range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Gobert finds Conley. Jazz passing it around. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Trey, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now O'Neal. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Bogdanovich inside. Johnson's there. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
32 seconds left to play in the first. Booker right side. The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell outside. And here's Gobert. No points in the game yet for him. Conley surveying the D. The three doesn't go for it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz out in front. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 3. Inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Ayton against Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Booker is screen on Conley. Lobbed up there for Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
The pass to Booker. Launches it. No good on that one. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell outside. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Trailing by 4. A three-pointer, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. The rebound by the Jazz.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Paul goes in.
2 minutes remaining on the
Booker looking around.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Conley. Mitchell sets the screen for Conley. Driving the lane to the left wing. O'Neal from long range. And Utah, another 3. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Utah with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's the break. All going up court, and the dunk by Booker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Conley's shot is off. Suns trail by 5. Ball left side. Bridges outside. Over Conley, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. On the wing, Booker. The high post shot. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Conley kicks to Mitchell. To beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch.
The Jazz, 22.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got JaVale McGee, Jay Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Here's Whiteside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Get out your wedge, chip shot there from Whiteside, and that's the reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
Back to Holiday, stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. Gay with the ball. Whiteside, the pass to House. Whiteside inside, defended by Crowder. And he lays it straight in. Whiteside's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
3-pointer. Crowder sinks the triple. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
Clarkson passes to House. Back to Clarkson. From past the arc. That one, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for Phoenix. 8-point game. And stolen by Whiteside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes it to McGee. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to McGee.
Nice work to get it.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
The previous play is under
Fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Haskell's shot is off.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Here's Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Crowder, the pass to Holiday. Back to Crowder. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Clarkson against Holiday. Pass to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah.
2 minutes remaining in the
5 on the clock. Haskell with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. The shot by House is no good. Suns trail by 6. 1:46 left in the third. Clarkson against Craig. And he slams it one-handed.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Clarkson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Booker in the corner. Takes the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell wide open. The putback. This ball grabs the miss. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Gobert. It's tipped. Paul with the steal.
That's his first personal.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Outside Conley for the three. That shot off, so Phoenix will take it the other way. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Ayton. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mitchell outside. Pass to O'Neal. Knocks down the three ball.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Phoenix?
Here's Paul. Johnson outside. Paul surveying the floor. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And here's Booker from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Gobert down low. Johnson's there. Gobert can't hit. Suns trail by 3. Booker the pass to Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Ayton missed screen. Booker left side. Stolen by Mitchell.
And you want to use the whole court, but you got to be careful with the long passes. Those are easier to pick off.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Booker outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Bogdanovic. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Booker.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Conley. That one drops for him.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Paul against Conley. For 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. Johnson against Bogdanovic. Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Mitchell, just 5 to shoot. Over Booker.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Bridges, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that one falls for Bridges. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Conley against Paul. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Paul against Conley. To the paint, and stolen by Booker. Oh, here comes Johnson all alone. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Outside Conley. A 3-ball. Mitchell outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Booker in the corner to take the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Now, here's Mitchell. Deflects the pass. Latrey, and stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Here's Booker. Johnson can't hit. Now, Gobert. Ball's not loose, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell, a screen on Paul. And stolen by Booker.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble with the team he was on did not lose. Really established a lot of confidence and a hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
Back to Mitchell to force OT. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so
enough, Allie. Thanks. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite
go.
teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Jokic passes to Murray. Now Jokic, down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. That three's off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. And he's going for the lob! And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Murray drives in, and it's Gobert with a rebound. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Murray. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon's superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jokic passes to Murray. Now Porter, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Barton. Mitchell. Oh!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Jokic outside. Utah with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now here's Murray. To the inside. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Yes, it's good. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Conley. Gobert finds Mitchell. Fires for 3. Gordon pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They kick it out to Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. And he makes it on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Jokic with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Murray from outside. Utah with the rebound. And here's Conley. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Murray's shot is good.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Conley against Murray. The 3 is up. Barton with a steal. Now here's Jokic, tightly guarded. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. Into the lane. Stolen by Conley.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Jokic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. The drive by Murray. Pass to Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got his first points in this one. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Here's Jokic. And no good. And Utah the other way now. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Conley against Murray. Inside. Gordon. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gordon's got 5.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
3-pointer O'Neal. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Left side Porter to the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. 1 minute left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. Releases. They get it back. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Gobert with it. Covered by Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The three from Mitchell. That shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Jokic passes to Porter. That one no good. Good D by Gobert. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. 19-footer. Jokic grabs the board. Now here's Murray. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Jazz. They're up by 11.
26.
I'm with Coach Mike Malone. Coach, how concerned are you by the lack of urgency and execution in the first half?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive, looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
They've got DeMarcus Cousins. Monte Morris is out there with Bryn Forbes. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Najee in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. You know, what we call a smart foul, a part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list, because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition. Well, throughout the early part of his career, DeMarcus Cousins was a high-usage focal point of the offense. Now you're being asked to play more alongside other star players and adjust your role. He's done exactly that.
Utah leading. Clarkson outside. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Morris outside. Knocks down the triple. Morris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Clarkson with the ball. Green picks him up. Clarkson against Morris. 5 on the clock. Clarkson passes to Gay. Over Green, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets trail. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Morris can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Cousins. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Morris against Clarkson. Morris passes to Cousins. Rebound, Utah. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Clarkson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Morris for three. The long distance three is buried. Morris has got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to House. Now here's Gabe. From deep three-point range. Forbes with the rebound.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Clarkson against Morris. Pass to Forbes. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. And Cousins throws it down.
This is what keeps Cousins' percentages up. The gimmies, my goodness.
Now Whiteside. Check by Cousins. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. And it's Whiteside laying it in. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
From deep. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson for 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Green finds Cousins. Back to Green. Three-pointer. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Mitchell against Barton. Pass to Conley from outside the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Jokic missing. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Spins. And so it's Utah ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Jokic has gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center spot. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Now Jokic. Pass to Murray. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Conley with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. From downtown. Can't hit that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Barton. Pass to Murray. Going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Barton. Down low. Gobert no good. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Murray against Conley. And here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Jokic. Murray against Conley. Murray drives in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Bogdanovich with a screen on Barton. Just 5 to shoot to stop the drought. And Bogdanovich with a nice bucket inside.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Jokic against Gobert. Pass to Murray. Gordon on the wing. Up and over Conley. Rebound, Utah. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and they go to the intentional foul. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Barton against Mitchell. And stolen by Jokic. And they're pushing it up. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Mitchell against Barton. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Conley against Murray. Throws it down! And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still beat. You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Murray. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell powers it home.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
And here's Jokic. There's the triple. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Murray, no good. Now here's Mitchell. So we see the Jazz get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win.
the Mavericks to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Lobbed up there for Powell. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge. Pass to Conley. Mitchell looking it over. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the opening field goal of the game for Utah.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Poked away and stolen by Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Mitchell up top. Shoots it up. Good. He hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Doncic with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
O'Neal from long range. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And it's Doncic missing. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. With the drive, Powell. Rebound, Utah. Powell with the steal. Out to Doncic. Over Conley. Dallas again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now, here is O'Neal. Tight defense on him. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. That's 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Powell trying to free himself up. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to O'Neal. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Finney Smith. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell outside. It's good. Mitchell's got 9.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic against Conley. O'Neal with the rebound.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Conley's shot is off.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Doncic against Conley. For 3, Mitchell. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Brunson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading by 4. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Powell. Conley kicks to Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. Gobert against Powell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He finishes with 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Kleber sets the screen for Brunson. Out to Doncic. There's the pass to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good from Finney Smith.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Conley, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Doncic gets it to go. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Mavericks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell outside. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Brunson. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Here's Finney Smith. Doncic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. From the arc. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Passes it to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brunson. Here's the 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Mitchell outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second now for Utah. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Conley surveying the D. To the inside. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For three, Mitchell. Utah getting another chance here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Doncic gets to Brunson. Doncic against Conley. And that one is good. 6 points for Luka Doncic. Jazz leading by 7. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Brunson with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
Excellent focus that time from Powell on the defensive end. Saw the opportunity, went for the filch, and got it.
Bounce pass Conley. Lob pass to Conley.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pastor. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the two-guard spot.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Hardaway against Pascal. Bullock dishes to Hardaway. And that one is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The drive by Clarkson. Dinwiddie with the steal. Pascal with the steal. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. And the three off target. Mavericks trail by 6. Dinwiddie wide open. The pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pascal's shot is off. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway from outside. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Clarkson, and the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Hardaway passes to Marjanovic, and stolen by Whiteside. Gay outside. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 6. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path is fatherly.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaway.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Green. Dallas no good that time either.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Passes to House. There's the triple. Utah gets it back. Here's Whiteside. Off target at the rim. The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Bullock, good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
1:30 left to play here in the third. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Now, here's Pascal. He's guarded by Bullock. It's stolen by Green. And they're moving it up. Let's go. Stolen by Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Driving inside. Outside. House. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hardaway against Gay. Here's Bullock. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Utah leading by 3. Pascal inside. Dinwiddie covering. Pascal with a screen on Green. Clarkson outside. Just 4 to shoot. The long distance 3 is buried. Clarkson's got 5.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hardaway passes to Bullock. And it's Gay with the rebound. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's the break. Back to Green. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Reggie Bullock is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Green. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 4 on the shot clock. Hardaway passes to Marjanovic. Goes up again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Green. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Pass to Mitchell. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. He gets that one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Doncic against Conley. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Brunson against Mitchell. Conley with a wide open look. Traps in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Doncic. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Now O'Neal. Outside Conley. Kept alive. Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Dallas no good that time either.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Finally, the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley against Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Conley's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Conley against Doncic. Mitchell outside. Takes a three. That shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. To Brunson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Stolen by O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Brunson covering. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. Over Mitchell. Dallas again missing. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Shoots over Brunson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Dallas gets called for the foul.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Here's Doncic. Tries again. Powell. Now the pass to Kleba. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And here is Conley. From deep three-point range, misses there.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.